Hopefully we can keep that as long as possible, but it won't be long. 0 on our kilowatt hours. Nothing. No electricity used. Alright, now I know I'm going to be removing this 2x4. So let's eliminate that future problem now. Maybe we just sit back. I think that'd probably be a better plan. Probably that. We'll put our first new outlet right there. Some of the things that I would not do out in the main house, I'm okay with here in the garage or in the shed. So we're actually going to reuse some of these plastic boxes. There's nothing wrong with them as far as I can tell, and these are the remodel from the bathroom. So they're modern, recent, and in good shape. And yeah. Now, not all of them are in good shape, but the ones that are, well, we use those. Also, I don't mind. Also, I do not mind having a whole bunch of these screws around for the outlets, because I have apparently a tendency to put those in my pocket and take them home with me. Now, will I reuse the outlets? No, I will not reuse the outlets. I'm going to put it back around, up high. This is 12 gauge wire, which no, that is not the correct size for this. We're going to take the opportunity of not raining to conduit this line that we're going to be running across. And since we got a nice clean concrete area, that's what we're going to use instead of dropping it in the yard. all through this section, I've walked through here a bunch and knocked down a lot of dirt that was over here. And unfortunately, it means it's all going to be dug out again. But most of the rest of this trench doesn't have this problem. So I don't have a huge mess to take out like I did with the others. The soil drains really well. Fortunately, that bottom section had a lot of rocks in it. Otherwise, I don't think I'd be able to do this today with as much rain as we've had. I'm basically just taking out blocks of clay with every bite. There's another wave of storms coming in. I was hoping we get to go see fireworks tonight. Might happen, might not. We'll see. If I can just get this in the ground, every storm that comes through will bury it a little bit better. As opposed to continuing to fight it. All right. Okay, we didn't quite get this finished today, but we're pretty close. So I've cut this about an inch or so long, and I'm going to pull that back out, put a repair coupler on it, get it over to where it needs to be, get it lifted up, because right now I've got it bent off to the side. Put it back through the hole, pull some of the wiring back through. I'm going to have a 60 amp disconnect out there before we get to the panel, and I should take care of it pretty solidly. And then we'll have power out there as soon as this gets hooked up, and we can move on with getting our power supply spread throughout the house so that we can utilize those tools. And yeah, you guys hang in there. I'll see you on the next one. Welcome back, everybody. So I was down here mowing. We've been working with the utility company for about a month approximately right now. Everything's going really well. The installers actually just came. They got everything installed in the back. We've got our meter, and today we're going to be setting up the wiring, now that that's happened, in the shed so we can have a little bit of air conditioning there. It is about 90 degrees right now. It has been 90 degrees almost every day for 3 weeks. We were well, that's not entirely true, because in the third week back we were at about 100, 90, 95, 97 every day, with heat indexes 105 to 108, and hasn't been a lot of work been going on down here. I've been pretty busy with a number of other projects, but which is good, because you know, those projects move forward. That frees me up to spend more time down here. And we went and looked yesterday at another property that we might be trying to purchase. I don't know if it's a downturn or if it's just a pullback in the local building economy, but there's a whole lot of projects that have stalled out in our area, which for me is probably going to work out pretty well because I'm at the lower cost. But for the rest of the market in our area, we dropped from the high after COVID of around $10,000 an acre, some places as high as 14, down to the high end is now about 7,000 in non-established subdivisions. And you know, places like this, the bottom hasn't fallen out of it, but it's a whole lot lower. Now we're well situated on this to make this a profitable endeavor, but at the same time I can't ignore all the opportunity going on around me. So that's part of what I've been doing for the last couple of weeks here, and this project's been on and off again. But let's go take a look at what they got done for us, and then we'll see what we can do to get a nice space for the kids to be able to hang out while I'm working. And yeah, let's just go take a look. Now I'm seeing this as you guys are seeing this. I haven't gone over here to look at this yet. So we have, that's a beautiful thing. Hopefully we can keep that as long as possible, but it won't be long. 0 on our kilowatt hours, nothing, no electricity used yet from our good friends at the Ozark Electric Co-op. They got this all connected in for us. We are all down in, and I'll walk you over here from where I was mowing, and we'll take a look at what we've got over here. It's quite different than what the neighbors had, but I don't know how long ago that was installed. It may have been quite a long time ago. So we have a shielded application, and they've got everything connected and pulled, and we run all the way up to the transformer, and there's just the two of us on this transformer, which is great. Everything is sized for it. So now we can get this filled back in, and my helpers today are going to be helping to fill back in the dirt, and they're hoping to make some money on this project. Do you want to show off the rabbit?
Little bunny foo-foo.
All right, so we're going to go over here, and we're going to get started.